Hello, and welcome to podcast episode number 9.
Where we all accidentally wore black.
Of yellow-colored glasses.
Yes.
You guys are joining us today. We have a special guest who has a connection with pretty much everyone in the office except for myself.
Kind of. Okay, like a long time ago connection, agree. But you are a very loyal customer.
Yes.
So
we have Suzan Smith with Pleasant Hill Nutrition in here today. We will let her get started, introduce herself, tell us a little bit of her background, where she comes from, and how she's connected to all the others in this building today.
Absolutely. So, long time ago, in a high school far away, I had most of the people that are in this office as students.
yes.
At the high school.
Yep.
Mostly probably when they were seniors in high school.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's right. Maybe junior. Or no, maybe it was me. I don't remember.
I
One
don't
or the
remember
other.
either. Yeah. And so my background, my name is Suzan Smith, and my background is public education. So for a number of years, I spent my time in a high school teaching nutrition and child development and foods and all those things in the high school public school setting. So I met Jake and Dustin and Michaela all there at the high school.
When we were just tots. I think I was maybe 16 or 17.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dustin and Jake were around the same
Relatively
age.
the same.
But
Yes.
you guys would have
So,
worked
it's kind of
together,
funny.
right?
We did not work together. It's
No.
actually funny. Even though I didn't have her as a teacher, I still met her in the same room that all of you did.
Yes.
At concession stands.
Oh,
The
yes.
hospitality room, or not concession, hospitality
Yes.
room for all the coaches and their families.
Okay.
So even though I didn't have you as a teacher, I still met you in the same room that everybody else did.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, because Dustin was coaching and
That's what I'm
teaching.
thinking of.
Yep.
And
Yes.
then you came for the basketball tournaments and et cetera
Yep.
for the hospitality room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's crazy.
We're all connected somehow.
Yes. I remember distinctly. I need everybody, this is a public service announcement. I know how to make the best cake pops in the entire world because of Mrs. Suzan Smith. Literally, we made cake pops in your class, and they were the most remarkable, phenomenal.
We ran that business like nobody.
Yes, we did kind of run it like a business.
We took that concept and we made and multiple mass-produced cake
Emphasis
pops.
on
That was funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah.
All right,
We
so
did.
you left education, what has it been, 4
In 2018.
Okay.
So we have 2 children, one that is 25 and one that is 22. And when Derek graduated from high school, my goal was to transition to a business. And so that happened in May of 2018. And then at the end of June in 2018, we opened Pleasant Hill Nutrition.
Okay, tell us a little bit more about what Pleasant Hill Nutrition is and just why you decided to go that route for a business.
Pleasant Hill Nutrition is a nutrition hub where people can come and get healthy options. They can come daily, they can come once a week, they can come once a month. That we offer healthy smoothies, so nutritional products that give people options. Also, we offer energizing teas. So, yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
should definitely, at the end, say our favorite drink.
Yes, for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
So, energizing teas, healthy smoothies. You guys have flavor of the month that you guys offer.
Right now, we're doing flavors of the month,
Okay.
or seasonal. So right now, we have a fall menu that is out.
Okay.
And then we'll be rolling into like some fun flavored drinks that are healthy for like Halloween time. And then it'll roll into pumpkin things.
There
And
you
then
go.
Christmas and the holidays and so forth.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Delicious.
So, what have been some of the challenges transitioning from public education into owning your own business?
So thinking about that, I would say maybe not challenge, but rewards wise, the flexibility, the time freedom that you have when you have your own business is, bar none, amazing. When you're in public school, there is a set time you are there is a set time you leave, and there's all the things in between, which is a very valuable job.
Absolutely.
But it's very contained. So maybe a challenge is being able to release that creativity and be able to do what you want to do on your time schedule.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think that is also, there's kind of a duality there between the freedom is a luxury and also is a challenge in kind of like stepping into it and getting used to it. I want to go backwards just for a second. What kind of products do you have in, I know that they're smoothies and that they're teas, but specifically what product and why did you get into that product?
Good question. So back in 2013, when I was still in public school, I had become a little fluffy, let's say. so the line was drawn in the sand when I went to a doctor's appointment, and these results I'm going to share are not typical, but they are possible. With hard work and setting your mind to you're going to do it. So the line was drawn in the sand at that doctor's appointment when they look across the room and say, you could lose about, 40 pounds. You're severely obese right now. So just kind of the fire that's inside of you that makes you mad, and you're like, I'm going to do this. And so I started my journey with Herbalife Nutrition and then Pleasant Hill Nutrition because I needed to lose some weight. And I was able to lose 43 pounds using these products.
Awesome.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats to you on that.
Thank you.
And taking the
Thank you.
initiative and sticking with it, because we all know the hardest thing, especially with health and fitness, is sticking with it. Because
Absolutely.
we all go through burnout. We all go through just phases where it's like, oh, I'm just tired.
Absolutely.
Fitness, nutrition, that's all a connection with all of us here in our office.
Yes. So back to the question about what else do we offer? So we individualize nutrition plans for people to help them reach those goals. So we have lots of tools, lots of accountability, and lots of different product options for all different age levels and concerns that people might have, which is kind of a cool option.
So you have been utilizing the same product since 2013. And like you were just saying, seasonally, you'll kind of come out with different flavors, how do you come up with the concepts and just everything new? And when I walk, by the way, whenever we walk into this place, there is a remarkable list of flavors between the teas and the shakes to choose from. Legit, you can fabricate, and it's like a freaking chemistry lab in there of shakes that you can make.
Absolutely. So it starts with the base. So when you first open a nutrition club or get started, you have these staples, if you will. You go into categories: vanilla, chocolate, cookies. What can we make with peanut butter? And you collaborate. It's pretty good. You collaborate with other people that own nutrition clubs, and you share and can work together in sharing recipes. Like today, I just made a new tea that I like. It's called Hello, Scarecrow.
Oh,
okay.
And I'm going to roll it out again tomorrow.
Okay.
And so you just kind of think of, okay, what are some things that I can put together that are going to give people nutritional benefits, but are also going to be look good when you take a picture and share with other people, and attract people based on, oh my, I want to try that. and then they'll know what the benefit is once they've tried it.
That's a thing.
And how
they feel.
That is totally
Yeah.
a thing.
Catchy
100%.
names,
Yes.
good flavors,
Yes.
all
And
those
aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
Like visually, like that is so real, and it does attract like a certain type of customer.
And the secret sauce is across the counter, making them feel better when they come in than when when they came in. They
Yeah.
felt like this. Now when I leave, I feel 100% better.
Yeah.
I feel good. I've got this positive energy or vibe poured into me.
Yeah.
I was actually going to say that because you said when we walk in, there's this laundry list of like choices. And I was going to say when we walk in, we're always welcomed with open
Yeah.
arms, positive energy.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, like, so not only when we walk in do we see all these different nutritional choices, we're also welcomed with energy and excitement, and like we're welcome to be there. So I do love that about when I walk in your doors to get my tea, because those teas are delicious.
And hustle. Like everybody is always working. Everybody's always doing something. Like,
So to create an atmosphere where it feels positive
Yeah.
and uplifting, and where you can feel comfortable no matter who you are.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's one of the goals.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
working.
you have, as a viewer, as an observer, a consumer of the product, like
Yeah.
you've really hit the nail on the head. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
amazing.
And we're just a little side note that sometimes people don't see because they just come locally. So when you come into Pleasant Hill Nutrition, you feel that and you experience that, and you have a good healthy option. And from that, since 2018, there's 7 other locations that are in our organization that are like that.
Okay.
Very
So
cool.
if there are other people listening to this podcast,
Yeah.
or that are connected somehow, and they're thinking, I wonder if I could do that, you could. Now it takes hard work,
Sure.
determination. The results are not typical, but we have other locations that have duplicated, if you will,
Okay.
into growing a larger community in this surrounding area. So that's kind of cool too.
Would you mind? Oh, go ahead.
Nope, you go for it. I think we're asking the same question.
Where these locations are? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it all started at Pleasant Hill Nutrition, and then now we have a location. These are all independently run by others. The only 2 that I run are Pleasant Hill Nutrition and Lee Summit Nutrition. Just recently
I was going to
acquired.
say, but you just got that one.
Yes.
Just recently acquired that one. I've been there about 9 weeks. And so we have Peculiar Nutrition over in Peculiar off of 71 or 49, whatever number you call that highway now. And then Belton, which is on North Scott
Okay.
in Belton, Missouri. And then we have a location in Lone Jack at the 4-way stop. So those of you that know Lone Jack and know that it's smaller.
Yep.
The
Yep.
4-way stop.
Yeah.
And we have a location inside of the gym in Holden,
Okay.
in the Get Fit gym
Okay,
in Holden.
Okay.
And we have a location, boom, 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 south side of Pleasant Hill by the Green Bridge. Rooster's Energy and Nutrition.
Okay.
Really?
Newly opened
Oh, it's new.
by the Badger family.
Okay.
Local people right here in
Yeah.
town.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2
Wow.
locations
In
to
Pleasant Hill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
So if you're coming across 58 Highway and you want to grab something quick, you can just exit off, grab it,
Yeah.
get back on, and go.
Yep.
Very cool.
Location.
Like it,
Yeah.
like it.
location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about you yourself just recently acquired Lee Summit Nutrition.
Yes, ma'am.
We actually found out about that when your husband came in, Philip.
Yeah, yeah.
He was telling us about that,
Yeah.
and that was just awesome news to hear that you're
Yes.
growing and expanding and just flourishing your wings outside
Yeah.
of education. So,
Yeah, so we're right on Woods Chapel, right by Lakewood,
Okay.
right up in there. So
Very cool.
Yeah.
So why or what did you transfer out of education into business? Was there something in particular? Was it something that you were waiting to happen that would kind of nudge you in that way? Like what happened?
That's good. That's good. So family. So family's always been important to Phil and I. And so Derek was ready to leave high school And so then I was ready to leave as well.
Okay.
Which public education has been good to me. So I'm very grateful for those all those experiences.
Of course.
And inside of public education and inside of a nutrition club, you're always helping people.
Yes.
So it's helping people, helping them feel better, helping them know what the options are that are available to them.
Yeah.
So I think it's that helping piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't going to be a business that I moved to that was about like numbers. No.
Barf.
It wasn't going to be a business that I moved to that was about like being in my own little space and making something or, something like that.
Yeah.
It was going to be a business where there were people involved and that you could help them and that you could make them feel better mentally, physically, and etc. So, yeah.
And again, just to reemphasize and reiterate, if anybody who's watching this is local, you should really try Pleasant Hill Nutrition and see what the atmosphere is like. Try the products. I know my recent favorite has been the Butterfinger shake.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It is so stinking good. It is amazing.
Shake wise, it's always something peanut butter and chocolate for me. You give me peanut butter and chocolate, and
I know
my soul is
Sold.
good. But the teas are my favorite. I absolutely love the teas. I cannot remember the name of the last one I got. It was something with pineapple in it, and I can't think. It was like pineapple and mango or something like that, and it was delicious.
That does sound very
It was
good.
delicious, so good.
So many options.
But
So many options.
The
So
Starburst,
good.
the Starburst
Yes.
is always one of my go-tos as well.
Yes. So on this peanut butter shake or Butterfinger shake, peanut butter, it's a meal replacement. So people may not know that.
No, I did not know that.
It's a complete meal. So when you sit down and drink it, you're drinking protein, vitamins, minerals, and a little bit of fiber, all for under 300 calories.
Wow.
So when someone says Butterfinger, they think, ooh, that's probably got a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
No, it really doesn't. And it is keto friendly, and you should. You're right. Somebody should come try it if they haven't.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I probably am not the best customer as far as like going in with the right intention. Like I kind of just like look at the list and I'm like, okay, what sounds good today?
Yeah.
That's
and then I
tea.
cherry pick what sounds good today. I'm sure you would offer much more valuable information making the right selection
It's all good.
per client.
It's all good.
But it is
And the neat thing is
so
you
good.
can transfer that, like I like a Butterfinger shake.
Yeah.
And somebody that is looking for making a change, losing some weight, gaining some muscle, because there's people out there that need to gain lean, healthy muscle.
Yep.
Right.
Because they're underweight.
Yep.
You can use these products and you can use them at home to do that with. And the great thing is that anyone who's in there can help you with that. So that you can learn how to do that at your house.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
so when people come in, they can also purchase the product itself
Yes.
directly from you
I did
Yes.
to
not
use at
know
home.
that.
Okay.
Yes. And then we teach people how to make their healthy, energizing tea at home. The tea that can burn calories, the tea that can give you some collagen. Who isn't looking for collagen?
Yeah.
Who isn't looking
sure.
for something that is low in sugar and still gives you enough energy to make it through the day? Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we can teach people how to
What
do
is
that.
the Energizer part actually called? I cannot think of it right now.
The product is a lift-off.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking
Yeah,
of. Yep.
there's several different kinds of lift-offs. And then there's herbal teas that help with calorie burning. Yes.
Okay. I am also, I want to make a note that I am, someone taught me to use the word selective versus picky. I'm a selective.
There you go.
AKA I am picky. I am picky about the consistency of my shakes. I'm kind of a psycho freak about it. And then, you know how you like buy shakes or teas or stuff sometimes and they either taste bland or they taste like the consistency's weird. It's like got like a fibery type of like consistency to it, or the tea it just honestly sucks. No offense to like all the other brands out there, but I just again want to re-emphasize that the flavor of these things, especially the teas,
Yeah,
like the teas, they have such a rich and full flavor, and simultaneously, so do the shakes, but obviously you're going to get a different.
So I think it starts with using a nutritional product that has been in the marketplace for over 40 years.
Goodness gracious.
Okay.
And then it starts with the scientists that are behind the development of these products and the doctors that are involved with the company. So I'm very blessed to be able to partner, work for Herbalife Nutrition, and use those products inside of my nutrition club. So when you use something that is number one in the world globally, you're going to get a different flavor. You're going to get a different taste. You're not going to get, and you're also going to get, the flavor, the taste is going to be different, but you're also going to get somebody following up with you. Like when you go buy, I don't know, anything in the marketplace, and you go to the regular store and you buy it, no one is ever going to text you or call you or say, you know, or ask you the next time you come in, did you like that Butterfinger shake? They're not going to have that. So that's the customizable part.
Yeah.
That takes it to a different level.
Yeah, that takes it a step further.
Yeah.
That's taking the initiative to
Yes.
care.
Yes.
And you keep a client database, right? Like
Yes.
people that come in
Yes.
and
Yes.
what they got and
Yes.
those kinds of things. You kind of
Yes.
keep track of that for those
Yeah.
follow-up reasons
Yes.
and
Yeah.
making sure. Yep.
Yeah. And always talking to people about, you know, do you have any allergies? Do you have any sensitivities? Because people will say to us, you know, I can't have these shakes because they are made with da 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 da. Well, then we have other options.
Okay.
There you go.
You know, we have a base that is made out of rice, pea, and quinoa.
Quinoa.
There it is.
I know, it looks all sorts of crazy, especially when
So
you
did you
read
ever
it.
teach kids
Yes.
in foods how to cook quinoa?
No, I am not. Yes. We did use it some, but microwave mostly.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna say the easy way, right?
Yeah, microwave mostly. And I don't know if in the marketplace when you buy that in the microwavable form, what the nutritional value is. You know,
I don't
know.
Me. Do
I have
not
no
ask me.
idea.
I don't know either.
But yeah, there's lots of options. And so I think when you partner with a company to look at the quality and integrity of the company,
Yeah.
and you say, okay, this is the company that I want to be a part of.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm assuming you had your doctor's appointment, you didn't like what they said to
Yes.
you, and
And
how did you
started
stumble
on a
across-
nutrition plan.
Okay.
Got invited to what we call a shake party, and started on a nutrition plan. 2 shakes a day, 2 healthy meals.
So your
or 2
doctor
healthy.
introduced this
No,
to you?
no.
How did that encounter?
I think it was through social media.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it was just a connection, a friend of a friend.
Yeah.
A lot of referral type
This is
business.
why I love the internet. Like, I know
Yeah.
internet has so many terrible
Yes.
things happen. I mean, I have terrible things about me. Come on, let's be honest.
We all do. Yes, for sure.
So, but
We're
there
human.
are really good qualities to, and you literally virtually meet someone online, get introduced into this shake back in 2013. Do a shake party, the whole bit. You're in it.
Yes.
Walk away
And
from
then-
high school.
and then work with someone to be accountable, to hold to a nutrition plan. And that's what we teach our customers if they're serious about getting results.
Right.
You know, some people are just wanting a healthy option. Some people are like, hey, I want to lose 20 pounds. Can
Yeah.
you help me with that?
Yeah.
Or, hey, I have this digestive issue that I'm trying to take care of. What do you have that will help me with that?
I like that.
You
I
know,
like that.
and results are not typical, but they are possible.
Right.
And when you put the right nutrients in your body, amazing things can happen.
So when you're talking about not typical but possible, when you say like your results and where you went, was this strictly just using the products, or was there exercise involved? Were you doing a full revamp of your lifestyle?
In the beginning, no exercise,
Okay.
because I couldn't. You know, I weighed close to 200 pounds then.
Okay.
And so I did 2 healthy shakes a day,
Okay.
2 healthy snacks a day, and as clean as I could on eating at night. And back then, I had kids that were home,
Yeah.
So you're trying to make sure they're fed and taken care of. So no, and then eventually though, as a person loses their pounds, you develop your confidence kind of comes back.
Yes.
So with that then came the desire to do more, have more, exercise. And then some of the friends that I was hanging out with at that time would be running. So I started running.
Awesome.
So right before I turned 50, I did a half marathon. The
No
KC
way.
half marathon. That was kind of cool.
So
But-
you just said that you went from not being able to work out to now you just told us that you ran a half marathon.
Yeah.
Like that's more than I've ever ran because I
Yeah.
don't like running, but
yeah.
Is she bragging right now?
No, no, no. And I don't run now like I used to, but it was kind of cool to be able to accomplish that.
For sure.
Because I had no desire to do that at all prior to,
right.
And it's about, you both young business owners, wives, very involved in the community. It's about, can you be healthy? Can you be active? And can you feel good?
Yes.
That's the
Yep.
secret.
Yeah.
The secret sauce is, how do you feel at the end of the day when you get up in the morning?
Yep.
How do you feel? And if you don't feel good,
Yep.
that's a lot. That
Yeah.
means a lot.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
love that.
amazing. I feel like sometimes, especially women that I've talked to in the past, sometimes will kind of box themselves into, I can't do this because I'm a wife and mom and friend and all this, and I've got all these things that I've got to take care of. And so you identified that you wanted to change something, because a lot of people will go to the doctor and they'll, you're X, Y, and Z. They'll slap on all these labels to you, and then the patient will do nothing.
Right.
Because that's the easier thing to do, quite honestly. But you took action, you took that, you let it kind of make you mad, and okay, well, if that's what you're going to do, then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do something about it. And that's what you did. And you've turned it into this extremely successful business here, and successful, and you're expanding to other and larger. For those that aren't familiar with the Pleasant Hill Lee Summit area, Lee Summit is remarkably larger than Pleasant Hill. Yeah, huge, for lack of a better word. It's massive, and you're doing that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
that's really
that
cool.
little slap on the hand from the doctor, like she said, has turned into a lit fire and success. So
Well, and I think everyone has that, like you were saying, you're like in this box, you're doing all these things, and you do kind of have crossroads or a bridge or a fork in the road.
Yeah.
And we all have a choice.
Yep.
Put your britches on and go.
Yep.
And move forward and do what you need to do for you, your family, or stay the same.
Yep.
And I just chose, I'm not going to stay the same.
Yep.
And your happiness in that plays a factor too. Because if you stay the same, your happiness doesn't get better. So.
Yep.
Yes.
That's exactly
Yes,
right.
exactly.
That's exactly right.
All right. So out of the shakes and teas, which ones are your favorite?
Ooh. So I lean towards teas that are more berry flavored or tart.
Oh yeah. Give me the tart.
Like green apple, those kinds of tart like that.
Yeah.
So I like carameled apple tea. Real good tea.
Okay. Wow.
Is that one coming out for
really
fall?
Good.
That's what I need to know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's a tea, not a shake. Wow.
And it's really good. It's really
Okay.
good. Has some collagen in it. Has the tea in it. Has a lift off in it.
I'll be coming.
It's
by for
really
that
good.
one.
It's really good.
Okay.
Berry flavored teas. I like some of our beverage mixes that can go in tea. One's wild berry.
Okay.
So I like that.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shake wise, I lean towards things that are kind of savory, salty and savory.
Okay.
So a fall one that I really love is salted caramel pretzel.
When you said salty, I was immediately thinking, how's she going to put pretzel in a shake? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's a good
I was
one.
thinking bacon.
Okay, there's that too.
I've thought about that, but I don't know how I could do that yet.
I know. I'm not gonna lie. I love salty sweet stuff. Love it, love it, love it, love it. In a drink form, it does kind of freak me out a little bit.
Yes.
But it sounds like I need to try this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then peanut butter would be peanut butter Oreo cheesecake.
Oh.
That's a hot item.
Oh boy.
Peanut butter. Say that again.
Peanut butter Oreo cheesecake.
Okay. Fine. Fair. Fine. I'll do
You've
it.
got me.
It's good. It's good. And again, you hear these names and you're like, I cannot be healthy. And it is. It's under 300 calories.
That's awesome.
It has all the nutrients of a complete meal. Bam.
And it tastes like
you're eating ice cream.
Yes, it tastes with the name.
So when you get the urge for ice cream, skip the ice cream and go for a shake.
That's right.
Yes.
Bingo.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a lesson that I need to absorb.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh man. So did you bring a random question for her today?
Of course I did. So the last several episodes, well, probably not the one that the guys just did, but we have just asked really dumb questions.
Okay.
And I always threaten a throwdown on who's gonna win here.
Just off the wall.
Off the wall.
Unique.
Unique.
There we go.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Thought-provoking questions. So when you are making cereal, do you put the milk or the cereal in the bowl first?
The cereal.
Thank God.
I feel like if anyone ever says that they put the milk first, if anybody puts milk in first, I feel like we just have to decide.
Psychopaths. They're just immediately psychopaths.
Podcast over.
Delete all the footage. Get them out.
Oh man. Anyway, Suzanne, thank you for coming and joining us. It's
Absolutely.
been great to hear your story, more of what you offer, all the things, and just share with you about your business. Actually, you share with us about your business.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yes. Thank you so
sure.
much.
Awesome.
Cool.
And
Cut. That's it. We're done.